for victims.
Expect irrational behavior. Panic, lack of oxygen, drugs, and alcohol can all cause dangerous, unpredictable actions. Firefighters have been attacked by victims who fight for their breathing apparatus facepiece. Civilians will occasionally take refuge in a shower or crawl in a closet and bury themselves under a pile of clothing.
Children behave differently than adults and tend to hide from fire. Be sure to check closets, toy boxes, and under the beds for young occupants. Whenever possible, the search plan should divide a house into areas that can be rapidly searched by a team of 2 to 3 firefighters. Dividing a house into areas allows you to prioritize. If sufficient personnel are not immediately available to search all areas of the house simultaneously, you can focus first on those areas where victims are most likely to be found. Regardless of the time of day, you're likely to find victims in bedrooms, so bedrooms are a high search priority. Second, dividing a house into areas prevents redundancy, searching the same area twice when you can least afford it. Third, it promotes accountability. You can track the position and progress of crews inside the building. And fourth, it limits the size of the search area, so search team members who can't always be in physical contact with each other can remain in voice contact, an important safety component of every search. When bedrooms of average size are grouped together, 2 or 3 firefighters can often search them rapidly and stay within voice contact.
Okay, you ready for us to come out, Tony?
Usually, the reason occupants become trapped in the first place is that fire and smoke block the dead-end hallway or single open stairway leading to the sleeping areas. There's only one way in and one way out. However, firefighters can use this defect in design to their advantage.
An officer can position himself with a powerful light at the beginning of the hallway leading to the bedrooms or at the top of the stairs. He can maintain voice contact with his members as they search, directing one to the left and one to the right. Firefighters following the walls in and out of bedrooms have to return to their officer because, excluding windows, there's only one way in and out of the bedrooms. Of course, this plan may not work in large homes with several bedrooms. Search team members may have to venture too far away from each other and their officer. Furthermore, bedrooms are not always grouped together. Cape Cods, for example, typically have a bedroom on the first floor in addition to the bedrooms on the second floor. The size and design of many new suburban homes make them more difficult to search than older conventional houses. Many new homes feature a wide-open floor plan with high vaulted ceilings. In these newer homes, the kitchen, dining room, family room, and living room are essentially one big open area with very few dividing partitions. Additionally, the master bedroom in many new homes is separate from the rest of the bedrooms. It is at the other end of the house or on another floor, and the stairway to reach the bedrooms isn't always at or near the front door. Modern floor plans make it difficult to locate the bedrooms and for one company to rapidly search all the sleeping areas. When confronted with a large, wide-open floor plan, consider calling for additional search teams and deploying search lines to guide firefighters in and out of large areas. When personnel are limited and bedrooms are not grouped together, it is often faster and easier to locate and search bedrooms from the windows rather than trying to reach them from the interior. The key to an effective and reasonably safe search is a thorough size-up and an ongoing risk-benefit analysis that weighs the risk to firefighters against the chances of saving a life. A good company officer knows his personnel's capabilities and limitations. How aggressively firefighters search and the level of risk at which they operate depend on their training, experience, strength, stamina, and desire.
Don't expect a new, inexperienced firefighter to operate like a veteran. As much as I don't advocate firefighters always staying in physical contact with a partner, there are times when it is absolutely essential. Don't ever let go of a new, inexperienced firefighter in adverse conditions. He should always remain glued to his company officer.
Unlike a ladder company, an engine company first to arrive at a house fire doesn't have a lot of options of where to enter and what to do.
I've heard officers say with conviction that if they were to arrive at a fire with people trapped, they would forget about fighting the fire and devote all their personnel to search and rescue. Rescue takes priority over fire control, they reason. That sounds good, but keep in mind that the fire isn't going to take a time out while you search.
Fire is a chemical reaction. It doesn't grow in even increments of time. Rather, it grows in geometric proportions, especially after a building is opened up and receives additional oxygen. With very few exceptions, the most effective life-saving action a first arriving engine company can take is to rapidly stretch a hand line, usually through the front door, and attack the fire. This will greatly improve conditions for any trapped occupants and the firefighters searching for them. This action accomplishes some very important objectives. It begins to bring the fire under control and stops the production of heat, smoke, and toxic gases. Once water is on the fire, firefighters can vent more thoroughly and aggressively with less fear of the additional supply of oxygen intensifying the fire. Confining and controlling the fire make conditions much safer for search teams to pass or operate above it. Because stairways and hallways are generally close by, advancing the hand line through the front door usually protects the hallway and interior stairs, placing the line between the fire and occupants trapped in the bedroom.